Okay. Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message does get to you, simply because you deserve to. Thank you guys for all of the support to my channel. If you would like a private reading, want to follow me on social media, or just want to donate to the channel, the link will be in the description box below. And let's begin your reading. Those noises in the background are the cats, and they love you just as much as I love you. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. As I was meditating on your energy, look, the Emperor on the split and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a lot of opportunities coming towards you. We have the High Priestess under this, Two of Cups in reverse. I think you see the truth about a certain relationship in your life that adds no value, but you're rebuilding or moving towards relationships and connections that add a lot of value. I love connections. Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. But you have a major decision to make. I really do feel like this reading is more so centered around how you can add value to your life, not necessarily love, but take it as it resonates. But someone wants to build with you, or there's a new opportunity that has a lot of financial potential. What do you have for Aries? Knight of Pentacles. Financial potential. We also have the Empress. Okay, some of you are definitely in your Empress energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Single, happy, thriving, financially seeking better opportunities. You don't care how long it takes. You just want to make sure you're making the right moves. Honestly, a lot of you are attracting an intense amount of abundance towards you because you're staying dedicated on your path. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. Things happen slow, but there's a vision. There's a vision, and your consistency with your vision is the key here. That's how you're going to stay in the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is an energy that you want to be in. And then we also have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords reversed. Yeah. Look, you're not doing this to be seen. You're not doing this to be heard. You're doing this to make sure that you're secure, that you're financially stable, right? For the ones that you love. The Empress is a very nurturing energy. You want to make sure that your abundance is attached to the ones you can love. Lovers in reverse. Some of you just are struggling to make a decision, or you need to make a decision. You might know that you have a lot of different options or ways that you can go about something, but you have to decide. We have the Six of Swords right here. It's time to move forward with something. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles, to the money, to the success. King of Cups. Wow. One more. For Aries. Three Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups as well. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Some of you are getting bored with your job and you want something more out of life. You want to do something that's more exciting. You want to do something that's more like fulfilling to your soul. You're willing to take the slow and steady. You're willing to stay at your job until the thing you want or your passions take off. Keep doing that. There's so much success within you staying dedicated to doing your hobby or passions. There's so much success. With the Six of Swords, that is spiritual evolution. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, that is good luck. That is blessings. To be followed up with the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. You are attracting abundance. You're going to make a lot of connections that are valuable to your success too. Be open-minded to the connections that can add value to your era of thriving, Aries, because that's what this is all about, right? Some people go to tarot for love, some people go to tarot for whatever, but this reading tonight, it's about winning. It's about setting yourself free so you can win. We have the Two of Pentacles, but you still have to make a choice, right? With this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you feel like things are moving slow and you want to get out of that kind of like stagnation, the High Priestess, which way to go, but you're just like hesitating because maybe where you're at in that stagnant energy, it offers you momentary stability. Like, you can stay here, but there's a cap on what you can make or how free you can be because of what you're making. So I think some of you are trying to step outside of your box or outside of your comfort zone. And I think it's a really good It's good to be in that in-between state because in order to, every successful person ever has always had to face that point. Like, damn, I know this is keeping my bills paid, but this feels good to me. This makes me excited. This makes me happy. Sometimes we have to take that leap of faith into the Empress, followed up by the Hangman. I think you're definitely going to find your solution, but you're just going to have to look at things from a different perspective than you're used to, you know? You're going to have to approach life. You're going to have to be able to get uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You have the Queen of Cups over the Six of Swords. Move towards whatever it is that you love, because this decision that you need to make is rooted in, what do we got? The Sun? Damn. We also have the King of Cups. Damn on damn. Then we have the Five of Cups. I feel like that's your overall energy, is the Five of Cups. Not that you're lost, not that you're sad. I just feel like you're exploring new territory that you're not used to, you know? I feel like you're exploring new avenues, new ways of doing things, a new environment, trying to be more open and receptive to other energies. But in the center of your spread, we have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords, moving towards the things that you love, moving towards those things because you love them. Look, we're all different ages and in different places. None of us have the ability to just say, oh, I love this, I want this, so I'm going to do this and that's going to work, right? Like, we have to bring this practicality to life. We have to stay grounded and rooted in what is going to help us take care of our families, our loved ones. But at one point in time, you're going to understand, Aries, you have to allow yourself to go after the things that you love, even if it's not like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job and do this. Like, you have to find that balance. Like, okay, I can do my job and I can do this, you know, or I can like stick it out while doing both of these until the other one works, you know. Like, you have to allow yourself to fall in love with life, because when you love life, life loves you right back. And I don't know if that's true for everybody, but from my experience personally, it is true. Like, and the reason that I'm so young and I'm so doing what I'm doing is because I've always loved life. I've always been happy to be here. I've always wanted to experience more. I've always been like, damn, that sucked. But guess what? There's 1,000 million billion things out here that I could do other than focus on that. I can literally do this, that, the third, the 76th. You know what I mean? Like, the reason that I am at where I'm at is because I just chose not to give a fuck, you know, about the things that this practical side of life. And I'm a Taurus, right? For me to run away from stability and take a risk is that leap of faith. It has to do something to you, Aries, because like the Taurus is the last sign that is about to take that leap of faith and leave that stability. So, and I did for a long time on this channel too. You could see it, like if you go back, like I worked a job and I did this for a little bit until it started working, and it only started working because I just loved it. I believed in it. But this is translating to anything that you love, right? This could be making clothes, starting a business, selling jewelry. Like, you could have whatever the heck you like to do that is your passion, that brings life to your soul, that brings that fire to your soul. That is where you're supposed to be. That's where spirit wants you to be. But it's time for you to be like, okay, like, I don't have to be in that position to know I am in that position. You know what I mean? King of Wands, Three of Cups. You don't have to be validated to be happy. You can be happy by validating your own desires, by validating your own visions for life, right? But I think a lot of you are in some type of movement right now. You could be moving physically, moving houses, moving places. You could be you're just trying to stay in connection with your heart while you're making this adjustment, this transition. I think a lot of you are trying to make this transition, but this transition literally leads to the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Look, you guys know I don't bullshit you. Nine of Swords in reverse, the Fool. This is a new beginning that is wildly liberating, I want to say. The Ten of Pentacles is like a very wholesome energy. It's a very family-oriented energy, or you can take care of your family because of your bank account, right? The sun is literally just being in your happiest vibration or your highest vibration, your most fulfilled vibration. The sun is, there's a tiny bit of darkness and a lot of bit of light. You know what I mean? If you look at this card, like there is you not be your life is enthralled by success. You are consumed by success, so you are not, the darkness does not affect you. This Five of Cups overall energy, that's why I said you're not in the darkness. You're trying to see things a different way. You're looking towards the light. If you look at this card, she is like, all the water, it's blue, but it's darker down here. And the way that this woman is looking is forward towards the light. That is where you're going. But you have to be able to take a risk on this new beginning because it's going to relieve stress, alleviate stress. But how is it like, okay, I want you guys to know this right now. We are in control of our realities. Yes, we came here like with, we agreed to why we're coming here. We agreed to our whole life's process, right? I think, I'm a spirit guide, so I don't really need to say that I think. Like, we came here with our life plans. Like, we agreed to this, okay? And you have to understand that at one point, like, we don't start off on our life plan. Like, our life's not just, we have free will. So we have to make certain decisions at certain points in times that put us on that path. And that's when your intuition gets the loudest. That is when your intuition gets so loud, you cannot ignore the signs, the synchronicities, the way to move forward. You can't ignore it. For a lot of your life, especially like from ages, I don't know, I'm only 23, and I don't know where you're at. So actually for some of your life, like it's easy to ignore the things that you're led to, right? It's easy to ignore the things that you should do. But at one point in your life, you hit a point where it's like, no, you're supposed to be here, and spirit will be relentless in their pursuits to getting you there. And eventually you just have to surrender. And in the center, this is you surrendering. So I think a lot of you are at this place in your life where it's like, I always had a feeling, but why was I sleeping on myself? It's time to make that move. It's time to take that leap of faith. It's time to walk into my destiny, my abundance, my fulfillment, my security within life, myself, the connections and relationships I have. It's time to be the leader I was meant to be. A lot of you are becoming leaders, or you're elevating in something in life. And I just feel like you need to move towards the things that you love, because doing the opposite is just like, what? Well, don't move towards things you just are okay with, Like, oh yeah, that's good enough for now. Oh yeah, I have 7 kids, but those 7 kids are gonna be my reason to just like stay, like, yeah, I gotta do this because I have 7 kids. Like, that's why you came here. You came here to face the challenge of having 7 kids and still loving yourself and still being the empress and still being the nurturing person, the abundant person, the star. I don't make this shit up, man. I just don't. Look, we got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, the King of Wands on the bottom, and I didn't even tell you what cards popped out. Aries, it's self-belief. It's positive self-delusion. Do you want to have it, or do you want to oh man, that breakup, that heartbreak, fuck. It's beating me up so bad. I can't be my best self. I gotta get them back. I gotta heal this. I gotta heal that. Go for it if you want. But I bet you're playing yourself 100% of the time. Like, you need to heal. You need to be gentle with yourself, and you need to heal. But you didn't come here to be heartbroken. You came here to learn from it, but you didn't come here to be heartbroken. You came here to be who you came here to be the influence for others in some way, shape, or form. You came here to be a powerful, divine being. You came here to lead. You came here to create and instill awakening within others. You can, within your craft, within your desires, within your passions, your writing, your acting, your music, your drawing, your painting, your vision, your words, your speaking. You came here to inspire, Aries. You came here to look forward and help other people look forward, right? Not get stuck in a loop. And we've all been stuck in a loop, probably more than once. I can speak for myself. I've been stuck in many, many loops. But yeah, and I think right now, Aries, it's just time for you to be like, yo, just take a look in the mirror and be like, who am I? Don't matter how old you are, don't matter how wise you think you are. If you can take some advice from someone that has good advice, don't matter. Just take the advice with love. Like I say it with love. Like you are not what your life has given you. You're not what your life has given you. You are who you are in every life and every life after this. You've always been that person. You will always be that person, that beautiful soul, that inspiring soul, that determined soul, that soul that came here to be their authentic self in a way that helps others believe they can be that as well. You came here to change the world and change yourself. And you came here to change the world. I'll just say that, right? But you're an Empress. You got the Empress twice. We're going to talk about these cards I just pulled real quick because it's kind of crazy. All right, we got the Nine of Wands over the Knight of Wands and the Three of what? Two of Pentacles. So the decision you need to make is like, okay, I know what I love to do. I know what I want to be determined to do. This is Knight of Pentacles, sorry. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Slowly moving towards what you want, knowing what you want, but like moving so slow is like your determination is, it's going to get you there eventually. But with the Nine of Wands, you're so determined to like stay in the same place that is like it's not doing nothing for you. You're going to get there so slow. Don't do that to yourself. Make a decision with the Two of Pentacles, because once you make that decision, everything starts changing. The Hangman, the Three of Wands, and the Empress. Once you make that decision to commit to yourself, to commit to your future, abundance was written in your name before you were even born or incarnated in this lifetime. You are abundance. You are the essence of abundance, Aries. Aries energy, Three of Wands. Now, because you've made a decision, or you're making a decision, or you should, you're seeing things in a different way. You're seeing yourself for who you are. For a long time, you were just attached to this narrative that I have to do this because I did this. No, just because you did this and it led to that consequences positive and negative, right? Just because you did this does not mean you're attached to this forever, right? Unless you like go to jail for life or prison for life, you're not there forever. You can always change your story when you want to, but you have to want to, right? Now we have the Six of Swords. Everything is changing. You're moving on. You're spiritually evolving. It's your mindset that is moving on, right? You don't have to be changing environments, changing houses. You're evolving in a way that allows you to detach from the narrative that was once. Now we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. You're letting yourself love yourself because you're seeing the truth for the truth. And now your passions are more available to you. No, your success is more available to you because you're not putting your passions on the back burner. You're not putting your desires on the back burner. You can be a loving human being, a consistent human being, I'll show up and do this, that, and the third human being, but I can still love myself all at the same time. You can be everything all at once, Aries. And I know this because next we have the Empress, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. You are one of the few signs. People don't give you enough credit because you're first in the zodiac, the baby, whatever. People don't give you enough credit. The fact that you can literally you are a boss, a spiritual boss, a material boss. You are here to literally help others understand that they are that as well. And you're attracting a lot of abundance. And so you need to be careful about what you're thinking of, right? Especially if you're attaching to old narratives and old ways of viewing yourself. Be careful because at this time, what you think about, it will manifest, especially the connections you're making. So if you want good connections, see yourself in the highest vibrational light that you possibly can, because you are that. The King of Wands, right? Three of Cups. And then we have the Star. This is a wish fulfillment, a dream come true. This is you healing yourself by allowing yourself to put you first. You know what I mean? Like, put you first. Be the leader you came here to be. Be the inspiration you came here to be. Be the boss. Be what you came here to be, because your influence, your belief, it affects others. It's Three of Cups. Okay. What is Aries struggles right now? We got the Justice in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Some of you cannot let go of past injustice. You're trying to, but the disappointment was so real. The Sun in reverse and the Strength in reverse. The disappointment was so real, it's difficult to let go of. You know, and you not letting go of it because of the secrets and lies that were told, it's blocking your ability to be confident, right? Queen of Wands upright, Ten of Cups reverse, and the Moon. Six of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords. Yeah, a betrayal. A betrayal is like keeping you in this state, or just your lack of belief or lack of understanding of who you truly are. So I'm just here tonight to remind you who you truly are, Aries. You did not come here to play small. You didn't come here to play patty cake, okay? You came here to be a divine being. Divine is divine. Divine is the Most High. You can't get higher than the Most High. You know what I mean? Take it as it resonates. I don't care how you think of it. Look, Ace of Pentacles reverse and Death. That old narrative you used to tell yourself that, oh, I want this, but I can't have this because I got to do this, that, and the third. It's over. It's time to look forward, Aries. Aries energy, Scorpio energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, bottom of the deck, the world. That cycle has completed. This is the end of financial stagnation, Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is the beginning of emotional fulfillment. Your determination moving forward is going to change your life. Your understanding of your abilities is going to change your life. You need to believe in them, okay? The Magician and the Nine of Wands. The Deva and the Hierophant reverse. These two can't sit next to each other. I'm glad the Devil's in reverse. Nope, the Hierophant, damn. So that's just not that good. I'm gonna be honest. For the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil in the upright, Hierophant in reverse. Lack of belief in self because of all of these things that are constraining or limiting. That's what's leaving, okay? It's time to look forward, Aries. We're gonna get you no more of these. Lovers in reverse, Three of Swords. To say it nicely, that past disappointment is not your future. It is not, just because you're feeling it in the now does not mean that it will always be like that, right? You're going to get through whatever you're going through. You're going to power through. You're going to see the truth, and you're going to boss up, all right? And if you need to watch this video later, like you don't believe me now because you're going through the thick of it, please save this video and watch it later, because you will, Aries. I promise you that. I promise you. You are destined for something so much more than whatever disappointment you're facing. Page of Wands. It's time for a new journey, a new beginning, a new adventure. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, no, I wish I made it up, but you guys know that I don't. And I love you guys too. Not trying to hype myself up, because you guys apparently don't like that either. You don't have to hype yourself up every time. I don't do it for you. I do it for me. I do it to inspire you, okay? So hush up. All right, Eight of Pentacles. It's time for you to get to work. The Hangman. See things in a different way. The Emperor. See yourself for who you are. Come on. Thank you for the 21. Thank you for the $19.99 and the $2. Whoever keeps sending $2, you're a badass. Also, Aries, hear me out right now. Today, someone sent me a Cash App request, right? Usually I get people sending me Cash Apps, like donations and stuff. They said, I'm an Aries going through a difficult time. Can you please help me out? I didn't even question them, email them, nothing. I sent them more money than they asked for without a question, because you guys blessed me so much with your presence. I'm in a position now, because I'm following where my heart's leading me. Like, I'm in that position where I can help the ones that need it. The ones that bless me, I can bless them back, right? So I do want to thank you for your blessings, like, regardless. no matter how much money you send me. You can send me 1 cent, you can send me no cents, and I just want to thank you for your view, your like. That means a lot to me because you guys are putting me in a position to where I can help others that need the help, right? Without even having to question why they need the help. Life did not used to be like that until I started following my heart. So right now we have the Hangman in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, success. The Empress again. What's up with all this Empress energy, this abundant energy? Taurus and Libra energy. You see the truth, so you got to follow that path, Aries. Whatever it is you are working on, whatever it is you want to work on, whatever it is you know you're passionate about, follow that path. It's going to take you somewhere so beautiful. Queen of Swords upright. You know what you need to do. Page of Wands. You got to start the journey. You got to start somewhere, right? I started this channel on, everyone starts their channel. Everyone starts their social media. Everyone starts their passions with 0 followers, 0 understanding of the full spectrum of what it means to be whatever it is they're doing. Like, you start with nothing. You got to start somewhere, though. The beginning of the journey is everything because that's when you're most driven. That's when you're most impassioned, enthralled. That's when you're most present because you're trying to make some shit happen. With the Knight of Swords, do not hold back your truth at all. Talk your shit unapologetically, right? Your consistency, your dedication is going to be the way through. In the center, we have the Hangman. You're going to have to look at things like, you're going to have to solve your own problems. This might be a you type of journey. This might be a personal type of journey, right? You might not have people supporting you left and right to begin or even throughout the journey as you progress. Like, sometimes you got to stay dedicated for a while. Some people don't even get on until they're like 30, 40, 50, 60. Like, you don't have to be any type of age. Like, there's no rush to move towards your passions. But as long as you're consistently moving towards your passions, that love that you feel for it is the love that is like, that consistency within the love is what creates the blessings. Then we have the Emperor and the Magician. You already know you're a badass. Don't pretend like you're not. You already know you're great at what you do. Don't pretend like you're not, right? I think there's a bit of emotional discouragement due to lack of maybe, what's that called? Feedback or like validation, right? Do not let that get you down, right? You just need a new strategy, you need a new plan, but it's time to make that plan now because success is on the horizon. You have one little thing to cut out, one little thing to get over, one little mindset to break through, and this abundance that is you it's present, right? You've done so much to get to this point, and you've overcame so much to get to this point. So don't stop right when you're on the brink of your success or your breakthrough, right? It's time for you to break through. The Deva is what you need to break through from. And this Ace of Wands, it's here. It's here, right? It's your own thought patterns, right? The Five of Pentacles, walk away from those self-limiting thought patterns. Heal them. Take your time. There is no rush, like I said. But the destruction, the falling down of all of your own self-doubts that's what's falling away. Your self-doubt is no longer going to be able to exist. Because when Spirit has a plan for you, Spirit's plan will be fulfilled. You have no choice. It's just, are you going to take the easy road or are you going to take the hard road? Long, short, like whatever you want to call it. Like, you can make it easier, but if you want to take but I gotta worry about this, that, do not let life confuse you and make you think that you dug your own grave and you can't get out of it. No, never. Trust me, I fucked up a lot in my short amount of years, my 23 years. I fucked up a lot. I dug a deep grave, a deep hole. But I surrounded myself by people who love me, and they helped me get out of it, right? I kept myself surrounded by people who love me. And if nobody was there, then I just loved myself I had to love myself that much more. So either way, I was surrounded by love, and that means I was able to focus on love. The more you can focus on love, the closer you get to where you need to be. And that's always. And you don't gotta take my advice, but I'm gonna give it to you freely because it's up to you whether you resonate or not, you know? But let's see. For Aries. Cannot see that shit. These glasses are too dark. The fuck? Love is strange. Love is complex. Hell yes. The complex as fuck. It's time to be brave. Y'all already knew that. Release your power. Release the power that you give to others. Address the power within yourself. Release the power you give to others. Don't play yourself because you want to be nice or because you want to keep the peace. Don't play small just because... Don't play small if you know you're not, right? On a soul level. Be your true self, authentically, unapologetically, with no remorse, because at the end of the day, you're you, right? If it takes a while for you to get to where you want to get to because you're being yourself, I promise you, once you get to where you want to get to, everyone that is with you will love you for you. Because you're not conforming to a certain narrative you think they want from you. That's the one thing about this tarot thing is like I never wanted to be a tarot card reader, and so I think that was my difficult adjustment. Like everyone's like, you got to do this, you got to do that, you should do this, you should do that. But it's like I never even wanted to do this. I just was interested in tarot. So now I'm doing it. And it's like I'm still gonna be me consistently because at the end of the day, I don't want to get to a place where I'm every day having to do this, that, or the third just because that's what's expected, right? I want to create this understanding that like if you're watching this channel, you're watching it because you like it, right? You're watching it because you have no expectations and you enjoy when you get the wisdom, knowledge, or whatever you get from it. Like that's at the end of the day, you will have more fulfillment in doing your path your way than doing it someone else's way, is what I want to say. And sometimes that means like being patient with how your process unfolds, right? You can't rush it because if you do, you're going to find yourself in a situation where, oh yeah, you might have this, that, or the third, but the moment you stop doing this, that, or the third, it all falls away. And then you've played yourself by not being yourself, you know? I feel like that is so real. That's going to go over some heads for sure. And working too hard. So you need to take a break. Don't overthink it. Don't be too stressed. But know that you're destined for more. You're blessed for more. You just need to make a decision to choose the more. And don't let your life circumstances deter you off that path. Aries, bottom of the deck. Aloha to the healing. Healing yourself. Healing that narrative that you can't do this or that because you have this or that. No, that's not true. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Sounds cliche, but it is literally true. You just have to believe it, and that's all it takes. No one else has to believe in you. It's just you. You versus you. Trust God, trust spirit, follow your heart. Everything's gonna be all right. Love you guys. Shit was burning my elbow. How do you overcome fear? That's a good question. You say fuck it. You just have to. There's no step by step, you know? Overcoming fear is you getting fed up with yourself. Thank you, Missy, for the $1.99. I think a lot of us are hard on ourselves, you know? Diamond, Pollard. I think a lot of us are hard on ourselves, myself much so included. But I think that's the key. It's like you have to understand, like, everyone's hard on themselves. So you're not anything less than for being hard on yourself, and that should allow you to be more forgiving of yourself. If you understand everyone does it, you know? This ain't patty cake. Yeah, that was one for the books. Thank you, Diane, for the 1999. All right, guys. I love you. See you soon.